back in, everyone. Thank you for staying with us. We are joined now by UMaine women's soccer legend, Abby Kraemer. That is not an exaggeration, even if you say it is. Thank you so much for joining us. This is an exciting time for you, I hear.
Yes,
Yeah.
yep.
All right, so let's start off with your time at UMaine. So the team won 2 conference championships, and you were named All-American twice. That's a pretty amazing accomplishment. What's the work ethic that goes into, playing at that level?
Yeah, it takes a lot of work, obviously, as an individual, but our team at UMaine and during my time, we thrived on pushing each other each and every day and becoming the best versions of ourselves. So I think for those accolades, all credit really goes to my teammates and support staff that pushed me to be the best that I could be each and every day. So yeah.
Every athlete kind of has great days and then maybe days where you struggle a little bit with whatever. What were some of the challenges that you personally felt as an athlete that you rose above?
Yeah, for sure. I definitely didn't have a great day every day, and I know my teammates and coaches would say the same. So I think I had a lot of growth throughout my 4 years. Not only as a soccer player, but also as a person, physically and mentally as well. I worked a lot on the mental side of my game, and worked with my coaches and a mental performance coach to get the best on game day. So yeah.
That mental game really, it almost supersedes the physical a lot of the time.
Yeah, for sure.
Well, you must have had some good days because they're retiring your jersey, and that's never happened before in program history. So how does that feel?
Yeah, it's such an honor, and I'm so thankful for anybody behind the selection process. Yeah, I know it was announced a few months ago now, but it's so surreal to think about, to be honored in that way. And again, I think it's as much as it's my jersey that's being retired, I associate that so much more with all 4 teams I was a part of in my 4 years, and each and every teammate that I worked with in those years, and it makes me very proud. So.
I think a lot of athletes dream of pursuing the sport that they love beyond the college career, and you are actually getting to do that. You said you just completed your first pro season with a team in Portugal. So how did that go? Yeah,
it was a bit of a struggle the first experience, and I think it always will be. You get a bit comfortable when you're in the same spot for 4 years, and I think not that I didn't appreciate it while I was in it, but you grow a much greater appreciation when you step away and you realize how good you really had it, especially in the culture that we developed on our team. So, I learned a lot about the culture, about soccer. I got better, and looking to keep that going. So, yeah.
And you're looking for your next professional opportunity as we speak, which is fantastic. Getting back to the UMaine team, so the season's already started. What have you seen, and maybe what do you predict for this season for your teammates?
Yeah, I was at their first game, which they didn't end up getting the result. Which, it's so early in the season. I think, and speaking with them already, they're kind of leaving that behind and getting the first step forward into the next game, and which is super important because the season isn't necessarily super long. You think you're only 1 game in, but all of a sudden it's conference season. But the players that are on that team right now, as much as the leadership, they lost a lot of players last season. There are still such great players and people on that team that can, again, lead that team to another great season. So. And
what are you seeing in terms of, we're running out of time, but what should folks look out for? Because I know there's another game coming up already this coming weekend on Sunday, August 24th at noontime. So, what should folks be looking out for with this team?
Yeah, I think our team has always had the identity of being a gritty team, especially at home at Mahaney Diamond. So I think people can keep looking out for that, and some good soccer. So.
All right. Well, thank you so much for spending some time with us. We look forward to watching whatever the next step is for you. We know it's going to be great.
Oh, thank you.
All right, Abby, thank you so much. Folks, we'll be right back with your extended forecast. Stay with us.